Hello. Hello everyone, this is John Jenkins and I'm bringing you a brand new video. So, I have completed my next productivity program. So basically, this is the next iteration of JWLab. I'm calling it JWLab Ultimate. The previous version was the advanced version. I forget what made the previous version the advanced version, but the ultimate version is a complete revamp. It's a complete revamp. So let me show you. So, uh, sec. Okay, so here's a code for JWLab Ultimate version 1.0. So it took me a pretty long while. So as you can see, I've got some extra questions in the exchanger. I've got some extra questions in the exchanger function, and I've got some more functionality. So the purpose of JWLab Ultimate was that I was using JWLab to write my own books, and the thing that I noticed was that whenever I write a book, all the chapters would be the exact same length, and it would create a very I don't know a very predictable book. Not necessarily boring, but the book was very predictable because each chapter would end after the same amount of pages, the same number of pages. Each chapter would end after the exact same number of pages, and it was getting a little repetitive. So here is the uh, JWLab Ultimate, and I added in this part. So into the name of the piece, uh, towns. John Jenkins is my name. What is the average word count for a single chapter? I'll say 1333. That's a good number. Really not a good number, but it's a placeholder number. How many words are there per page? 260. How many chapters numbers should we skip and calculate this positive or negative? I'll put that at 0. What's the word count so far? I will say 5,000. That's a good number. 100,000 for the goal. How many weeks? 20 weeks. How many days per week? 5 days per week. How many write sessions per day? 3. What is the interval for tracking progress? I'll put that as 1. What is the tier for this work in word count? 0, 0. And here are the big questions. So what is the enter your number preset? So the number preset is the random seed. I learned about this through a Udemy course that I did on Python. So for random seed, I'm just going to put 10. And for the chapter variance, is the percentage variance of each chapter. So each chapter is going to be randomized. Each chapter length is going to be randomized as far as word count, and this is going to tell you how much higher or lower the chapter word count is going to be from the baseline, which is 1333. So I'm gonna say 15% variance, and this is accurate. I checked this. So okay, so you look up here and it says, "Hello, John Jenkins. This is Towns," and I was able to put that up there, and you see that the adjusted word goal is not 100,000. It's not 100,000. So based on the randomization of all the chapters, you get a different total word count, total word goal. But if you use the same preset, or random seed, you get the same random number every time. You get the same random number for each chapter every time. So each chapter word count is different, but you get the same sequence of numbers every time if you use the same preset or random seed. So everything looks good here, and this was from the JWLab Advanced. This is what came with the JWLab Advanced. So you can see from here that these chapters are the chapter lengths. The chapter lengths are randomized, so they're not the same length. And even the session word count, I believe, is randomized as well, because you have 332, and then you have the 300. No. So the sessions are the same. So this to this is 332, and this to this is 332. Yeah. So. But that's all I wanted to say. I got through with the biggest update to JWLab in history, which is JWLab Ultimate, and I don't know what I'm gonna do from now on. It's really, I can't believe that I was actually able to finish this, but yeah, I mean. Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to finish that, and now I can move on to the rest of my goals for the year. And I don't know what I'm gonna do next for JWLab. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do next for JWLab, but thank you very much for watching, and have a great day, and goodbye.